Hey guys, Lukegoldstonofficial here. I thought I'd talk about something that has been really quiet for a long time, and that's all the Fox properties that are going to be getting rebooted for Disney Plus. We haven't heard a lot of news about them, other than recently that a Night of the Museum sequel is getting animated sequels coming next year. Sorry about that. Um, but let's dive into what some of these reboots are going to be. Let's start with the first one, and this is one people have mixed feelings about: Home Alone. According to CBR.com, let's see what they say about Home Alone. Disney is looking to reimagine a 90s classic with Home Alone. The news of Disney intending to reboot the Home Alone franchise was understandably met by resistance online, as it is still beloved by many, even now. However, the star of the original film, Macaulay Culkin, doesn't seem too bothered by the news, tweeting his idea for a Home Alone follow up. Kind of interesting. All right. The new series will more likely not see the return of any stars from the original films, as Disney Plus seems keen to offer up new takes on these reboots, judging by the likes of High School Musical, the musical, the series. Gosh, it's a terrible title, and Lady the Tramp live action remake. Here's another one, Cheaper by the Dozen. This is based off of, they're rebooting the 2003 movie with Steve Martin and the 2005 sequel, Cheaper by the Dozen 2. That's coming to Disney Plus on Friday, October 16th. You know what? I've kind of watched the trailers for these movies, and I'm thinking about watching them, but at the same time my guts are saying I don't know. I mean, can someone please tell me if these movies are like they're like worth giving a watch? Cheaper by the Dozen 1 and 2. Just let me know. Okay. Like Home Alone, Disney is also looking to reimagine Cheaper by the Dozen for its streaming service. While many may believe the Steve Martin-led films are the originals, it's worth noting the original Cheaper by the Dozen actually came out in 1950 and starred Clifton Webb. Huh, I didn't know that. All the Martin-led films were never surefire hits at the box office, talking in a combined 202.39 million worldwide. They were good family films, and that seems to be the focus of Disney Plus. Like with Home Alone, this one seems a safe bet to be an entirely new reboot given the length of time between releases. However, there's always the chance Disney surprises us. Next one is Night of the Museum. Based on the 1993 classic by writer Milan Trek, 2006 Night of the Museum launched a trilogy of films starring the likes of Ben Stiller and the late Robin Williams. Rest in peace. He's a great comedian and great actor. All three films were directed by Sean Levy and earned a combined domestic total of $541 million and $1.35 billion worldwide, leading to the release of a novel sequel by Trek in 2013 titled Another Night at the Museum. And that is going to be getting an animated sequel next year. It's not going to, I don't know if it's going to contain the original cast because Robin Williams, he isn't with us anymore, sadly. It's been 6 years without him. Disney Plus looks likely to completely reboot the Night of the Museum series for its streaming service, and it remains to be seen whether or not director Levy returns to helm the reported reboot. Now here's the one that's been, I think, in talks since 2018, before Disney bought Fox. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Based on the popular kid books, Diary of a Wimpy Kid looks to be getting a reboot, given that Disney Plus is keen on being a family-friendly streaming service, despite them having a couple movies where they still keep their F-bombs. Examples are the X-Men movies. Glad they still do that. I should just keep going. I don't know what else to say. The decision to reboot a property like Diary of a Wimpy Kid isn't too surprising, especially as it's still an incredibly popular book series that would more than likely perform better on a streaming service than the big screen, evident by the Fox Films box office intake. The four films, which ended with 2017's, we don't talk about that movie, took in just Um, 186.449 million domestically altogether. It remains to be seen whether or not this will be a continuation of the Fox franchise for an entirely new adaptation of books. There are a couple others, but I don't have the time. I don't know if I have the time to talk about them. Otherwise, this would be a really long news video. Oh, and they're also doing a Percy Jackson show, which they're bringing the writer of the books. It's going to be like, I heard it's going to be a more faithful adaptation, unlike the 2010 and 2013 movie. I thought Lightning Thief was good. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about seeing Sea of Monsters. But anyways, what are your hopes about these upcoming Fox properties getting rebooted for Disney's streaming service? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you later.